In this video, I'm going to talk about why I purposely have not created a YouTube channel just for my AI music and my AI artist. Now, I want to say, I am both a human musician, if I have to word it like that, and also an AI artist. I created an AI artist called The Infinite Lamb Chop. I've released a lot of music on The Infinite Lamb Chop as a fun experiment. I've done a lot of videos about how those songs have done, the SEO behind making the songs, how I made the songs, the money I've made from it, and a lot more. And in case you didn't know, I am both a musician, obviously, but I'm also a YouTuber. Equally both. I'd say 50-50. When people ask me, what do? I say I'm a musician and a YouTuber. So I know a lot about both, which is also why I made a lot of YouTube videos on this channel about creating a YouTube channel for artists, SEO for artists, and a lot more. And I'm going to be honest, short answer, because I hate YouTubers that ramble on. Like I said right in the intro, I personally didn't really want to and didn't see the ROI or the return on my investment of making a YouTube channel just for my AI music. And in this video, I'm going to talk about why. I have had a lot of people saying, hey, Mark, I'm an AI artist, so I'm going to Suno or Udio, AI music generator. I'm creating AI music, AI songs. I'm uploading them on DistroKid, so they're going on Spotify, RDO, Deezer, etc. Should I also make a YouTube channel for my AI music? Here's the truth. On one end, I say, you know what? It's free, right? I know it sounds weird to say. It is free to make a YouTube channel. So on one end, it's kind of like, I guess I can see the appeal as to why not. On the other end, I just think it's a really bad ROI for a few different reasons that I'm going to mention on this video. So let's get right into now the nitty-gritty analytics as to why, coming now from more of a YouTuber side than actual a musician side. One, in order to make money on YouTube from the YouTube Partner Program, which means your channel is monetized, meaning ads are being put on your video. In case you didn't know, you need at least 4,000 public watch hours in the last 12 months and 1,000 subscribers. Can be kind of tricky, right? And if you're just getting into YouTube, I'd say for the average person, to be honest, you're looking at about a year, in my opinion, in my experience, actually consulting with YouTubers and coaching people who want to become YouTubers, you're looking at about a year. Now, for some people, it could take you a couple months. For some people, it might be longer than that, right? It really depends on your niche, all these different factors. But for the average person, if let's say you've never done video editing or production or SEO, or you're jumping into YouTube knowing nothing, I'd say about a year, honestly. Hopefully less than that, but about a year. That can take a while. And when it comes to music, in my opinion, and I have to think about this maybe more nitty-gritty, but I have to be honest, I find music is one of, if not the hardest niche, or one of the hardest niches to actually get those metrics. Unless you're already a big musician and you create a YouTube channel, like look what happened with Ronaldo, the famous football player. He created a YouTube channel, got I think 50 million subscribers in 1 month. I mean, it's Ronaldo, right? And yes, if let's say there's a YouTuber, let's say there's a musician who had a huge following and they decided to create a YouTube channel, they would probably blow up in a second. But for most people watching this video, that unfortunately probably won't happen, right? For you, for most people, when you create a YouTube channel, you're gonna be uploading this music, this AI music. And when it comes to this AI music, it's not really you as a human on it, right? Unless you want to pretend like it's your music. I think that's a little bit of a different thing. But I know a lot of people have commented on this channel saying, hey, I'm an AI artist. I'm uploading every day on YouTube. I'm uploading all my music. The truth is, for a lot of reasons that can make this video longer, it's hard to get views on those videos. One, people don't necessarily sit there and watch a video that has music on it, right? Bit of semantics, but there's a huge difference between a video with just music and a music video, right? A music video is what we think of, let's say, of an actual video with the song playing, and let's say it's an artist who did some video somewhere out and about where you can see them dancing or talking, or there's a certain storyline to the video, whatever the case is. But for most AI artists, what they're really doing is putting a static picture or a visualizer with that song playing. Very few people, if at all, sit there and just watch, right? You usually put it on the background, stuff like that. You might have it on here and there. So that's the first thing, is that it's really kind of hard to initially get the subscribers and also initially get those views, those subscribers, all these metrics to actually start making money from that YouTube channel. It's going to take a long time. Like I said, unless you already have a big following beforehand, it's going to be very, very tricky. That's the first big thing. Especially like say if you look at a lot of just AI artists making music and everything, people have to find your song somehow. Now, like if you're doing vlogs or typical YouTube videos, well, people might find it from YouTube search. They might search, if you're doing a gardening video, people might find it. If you're doing a video about Los Angeles, if you're doing a video about traveling, if you're doing a video about fitness, people might find it because they're already searching for that kind of stuff. It might be suggested, it might be through browse feeds. There's a lot of analytical reasons that they might discover your video, external, there's a lot. But when it comes to music, it's a lot harder to hook somebody when it's just a song or static image with a song or visualize with a song or whatever it is. So that's the first thing. It's hard to hit those metrics. Secondly, let's say you do hit those metrics. Let's say you're uploading every day, or you're making AI music every day, and then eventually, boom, 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 public watch hours in the last 12 months. You apply to be a part of the YouTube Partner Program, because remember, you have to apply, and YouTube does review your channel. Keep that in mind. They review your channel, and they're like, yeah, good for you. We like this. You're now part of the YouTube Partner Program. Here's the things that kind of annoying, and I'm not going to lie, is once you then get monetized, there's something on YouTube called RPM. Now, this can get very technical, so I'm oversimplifying this aggressively. There are two main metrics that determine how much money you can make on YouTube as a YouTuber. Typically, there's a lot more, but typically two. One is views. The more views you get, the more money you make, right? We all probably know this. But the second, which a lot of people don't know, is something called RPM, or revenue per 1,000 impressions. What this means is 1,000 views on YouTube are not created equal. On average, the average YouTuber, to sum it up, makes between $3 and $5 for every 1,000 views. Now, the amount that you make per 1,000 views, your RPM, there's a lot of factors to it. The length, the length of your video, like it's a short versus a very long format video, the topic of your video, and a lot more. This determines your RPM. And music RPMs are mind-blowingly small. I'm telling you, like, a typical YouTube short might be 20 cents for every 1,000 views, right? This is kind of like a YouTuber thing where they're like, okay, do you want to post a short that gets a lot of views but very low RPMs? Or do you want to post a normal horizontal video like this? I might get less views, but maybe higher RPMs, right? And I'm not joking. On my channel, when I've looked at like how much money my music makes on YouTube as a human artist, I might get $1 for every 1,000 views. I've seen some of my songs get 60, 80 cents for every 1,000 views. It's almost, which is so ironic. It's almost like the money I make for my horizontal videos of my music, the RPMs sometimes can be similar to like a YouTube short, which is bananas. That's wild to me. I got to be honest. It is wild. So the truth is, I think, just got to be honest, when it comes to this, the amount of money, the amount of time, I guess if you look at it, time equals money, but the amount of time you're going to spend to get that YouTube channel up and running, finally get it monetized, finally make money from it, the ROI is just not going to be there. I mean, you're going to have to get, if you're getting $1 for every 1,000 views, if you got 1,000 views a day, that's only $30 a month, right? And yeah, you could argue it's passive income, et cetera, et cetera. You could say, hey, something's better than nothing, and I get that perspective, but it's going to take a long time, secondly. And third thing, and this is actually the main reason for me why I didn't do it, a couple of things I guess I'd say is, obviously, like I said, the ROI isn't there. I already have 5 different YouTube channels, in case you didn't know. But another big one is the releasing factor. In case you didn't know, when you release a song on DistroKid, for example, one of the stores is YouTube Music. Look at YouTube Music, very similar to, like, say, Spotify, just another streaming platform. And what happens is YouTube, and this is important to understand for this video, YouTube will auto-generate. It's called an auto-generated video. It will create a video that's basically just your song with a static image, right? And here's what's interesting, and this is kind of unique. This can get very tricky and technical, so I'm going to word this very simply. When you release a song and it gets put on YouTube Music and you get that auto-generated video on YouTube, on your YouTube topic channel, which is an auto-generated channel for you as an artist, you instantly start making money from those videos, from those views. You instantly do. Now, you can't control them. You can't really edit them per se, but you start making money right away. There's going to be ads on those videos, right? So it's kind of like a unique thing that, in a way, you almost instantly start making money from YouTube. You kind of do. Now, in order to make money, though, when you create a channel manually, like I said, you have to go through all these things. 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 public watch hours in the last 12 months, blah, blah, blah. So the way that I look at it, as weird as it is to say, in my mind, for the Infinite Lamb Chop, for example, I already have an auto-generated channel. It's an auto-generated topic channel, the Infinite Lamb Chop topic channel. Those videos are already getting views. I'm making money already from those videos and from the views and the ads. Why create a whole other channel to have to go through this entire process to get monetized, to then at some point maybe, start making a little more money. And in addition to, let's say someone really likes the Infinite Lamp Shop's music. Here's an interesting thing. If I upload one of my songs manually, like say I created the Infinite Lamp Shop YouTube channel and I upload one of my songs manually. And like say someone goes on YouTube and searches like, I think one of my most popular songs is Amazon Alexa by the Infinite Lamp Shop. That's one of the most popular ones that was created by AI. Well, someone goes on YouTube and search Amazon Alexa by the Infinite Lamp Shop. If they click my auto-generated video, I make money. But if they click my video they uploaded manually, I make nothing. I don't make anything until that channel is monetized. So in a sense, I'm almost leaving money on the table. It's not a lot, but I'm almost leaving money on the table by people potentially listening to my music on my manually created channel, as opposed to, like, say, this auto-generated topic channel that's already getting me views. The videos are already on it. I'm getting money from it. So me, I'm like, what's the point? Now, one thing I want to say all that, is one, I can see for a lot of people saying, hey, Mark, who cares? I'm just doing it for fun. I like uploading the videos. I don't do YouTube. I don't do music. I'm just doing it for fun. I kind of see that point. It is free, right? It is free. So I can see the perspective of why not. For me, I don't think the ROI is there. The return on your investment, or if anything, the return on your time, like ROT, the return on the time that you're going to spend, I just don't think is there. Now, there are a couple caveats though. So one thing I will say is, one, like I said, why not? I can see some people saying, hey, why not? It's free. Second thing is, are you doing other types of content? I can see some people creating a YouTube channel, merging it, like say, with their topic channel, creating an official artist channel. I've done videos about how to do that. And I can see some people creating videos about, creating videos about AI music, like this video or other videos. I've made a bunch of videos about AI music. The playlist is listed below in the description. So let's say if you're doing videos about AI music generators, and you also are posting AI music, well, that's a little different. You kind of creating essentially a YouTube channel that's not just about your songs and your releases. You're doing other types of content. In that case, I'd say you probably should create a YouTube channel because you have other types of content besides just music. There's just a static image or visualizer, like I said earlier, with that song. You're going to have a way better ROI. I think a way easier time getting monetized as well. A lot of those things, in my opinion, are going to be a lot easier and a lot more streamlined if you happen to do that. Now, one last thing I do have to stress though on this video. If you're watching this, you watch this entire time, and you say, hey, Mark, okay, I get all this. That actually makes sense why for a lot of AI artists, it might not be worth it. But what about a human artist? What about me? I'm a human artist. 100% yes. Any human artist, you should have a YouTube channel. 100%, no questions asked, have a YouTube channel for your music. And you may be wondering, okay, but how come, given all the different negative aspects of having a music-related YouTube channel, how come you suggest for an AI artist not to have one, but then a human artist to have one with human-made music? And the main reason why is the other types of videos that you do post. For a lot of artists, I'm talking human artists now, they do vlogs. Like I know John Summit posts a lot of vlogs on his YouTube channel. Dylan Francis, who's kind of the class clown or comedian of the EDM world, posts comedy skits sometimes. Alan Walker posts tutorials or like sometimes music production challenges. I saw one that he did like, I'm going to try to make a song in 1 minute, in 10 minutes, and in 1 hour, right? So he did this kind of like YouTube type music challenge. We tried to make a song as quick as he could with those different time limits and different time frames. So different musicians will have different vlogs, tutorials, funny things like, Dylan Francis's comedy skits. Layback Luke, who's also a martial artist, has martial art tutorials and videos about martial arts on his channel. Those kind of things I think are more YouTube-y, if I'd use that word, YouTube-y style content. And I think that makes and allows you to grow your channel a lot easier and better by having those types of content. Like I said, music on YouTube, you should be having it, but it just doesn't perform as well at all. Even for human channels, again, unless you're a massive artist, unless something pops off, the problem is, as you can imagine, YouTube is a visual platform. It's a visual platform. So this is why for a lot of people, when it comes to music on YouTube, a lot of people are like, hey, I'm not going to sit here and just watch a static image and listen to the song, right? A lot of people are not just going to watch a visualizer. Now, a music video, a little bit different, right? And by a music video, I mean a video that has your music and people dancing in it. It's kind of annoying that there's a bit semantics with that, but you get what I'm saying, right? Like if you think of like a old school MTV music video, those videos do typically sometimes a lot better because you're actually watching something and there's a purpose for you to continue watching, right? But at the end of the day, this is a question I have been getting a lot because as people have been getting into AI music a lot more. I think a lot of people have been looking, I'm going to be honest, as AI music as a get rich quick scheme, right? Like, I'm going to go to Suno or Udio, make a bunch of songs, put them online, they're going to make money, boom, passive income. And so far, I think at the time of this video, when I checked last, I think I've made like $27 from the Infinite Lamp Shop. It's kind of cool, I guess, for fun, and, I'm doing it just as a fun experiment. But there's a lot to making money, and I've said before, and I've done a bunch of videos about this, for 99.9% of people, you're not going to make money from AI music, or if you do, it's going to be very little. Like, I mean, I've been releasing AI music for the past 5 or 6 months, just for fun, here and there. I don't do it a lot. I don't do it consistently. I do it for fun. I made $27 on average, I think, so far. I'll have to check. I mean, it's 27 bucks. I guess that's cool, but it's not an insane amount. And then when you factor in not only the music making side, and then the streaming side, and the money making side, but now the YouTube side, there's just a lot of barriers you have to climb in order to get monetized on YouTube and everything and start making money from that channel. It's, in my opinion, just not worth it. You can spend a ton of time for not that much money at all.